Hi guys, it's Ian and I'm excited about a Fillamentum launch. I know that's not unusual for me, but bear with me. Obviously, I make no secret of the fact that I am a big fan of Fillamentum's filament. The Extra Fill PLA is fantastic and I print with that all the time. I've also recently been printing an awful lot with the Flexfill, both the 92A and the 98A, which is the two different harnesses, 92 being the softer. And in this instance, the new release that's come out is two new colours of the 98A, which again is a really good and useful filament for practical prints, I find. So the first colour is I guess it's a kind of unusual colour. This is the green, and as you can see, it is flexible. And for all the, I mean, this was just a test, I guess, to test my profile would print well, and this prints standing up vertically on the bed. So it came out really well. I was really pleased with it. And what I found actually, I kind of wasn't expecting this, but the actual tactile nature of this, it just feels a lot better and might actually be better suited to the playset for children's toys, I guess, because it feels nicer in the hand. A little less kind of brittle, I guess, when you smash it into things, as children are wont to do. So that's the first one. That is Pistachio green, and as I say, it is an unusual green. I don't think many companies have got a green that matches this, but it is absolutely glorious to print with. It's really nice. I've also printed this is actually the Fillamentum koozie, which is based on my my tall ball design, and I made it on that. So there you see, it's that's just a koozie, and just to prove that we are fully flex fill, that's right. So, oh yeah. But so yeah, absolutely, definitely flexible. So that's the Pistachio green, and as I say, really nice colour, really nice addition. It's different to the standard traffic greeny kind of colour. So you know, definitely a worthwhile addition. The other colour is quite possibly my contender for filament of the year already. Again, I make absolutely no secret of the fact that I love Vertigo Grey. It's such a fantastic colour. Vertigo Grey was the first Fillamentum filament that I had to have. Got it and printed with it, and I've been hooked on their filaments ever since. Again, I did a couple of practical prints. This is a smaller version because the main version's actually installed. But this was something to fix a leak on the roof line of my my shed, and it works a treat, to be honest. The other one's quite a lot bigger, but again, just flexible, just so that you can mould it into shape a little bit, I guess, when you're putting that on. So I was really pleased with that. I then went on, and unfortunately my profile's not perfect. My printer's not quite set up perfectly, so I can't really turn retraction on, which is a bit of a pain. So what I decided to do was go back. One of the first things that I printed, maybe even the first thing that I printed in Vertigo Grey, was Flowalistics low poly Darth Vader, and so I kind of revisited that, and it does look, I mean, if you look at the back there, that is fantastic looking. It looks great. Unfortunately, if you get a bit close, you can see mega stringing because I have not got retraction on my profile. However, I would still say that that's a great print, and if I do, it'll need a fair bit of clean up, but I do intend to clean it up and keep it. And again, you know, tell that it's flex, because you can do that sort of thing, and it's it returns to the form it's got. Similarly, I thought I'd give the Eastman Batman a go, and this again is another really nice model. As you can see from the sheen on this is incredible. I mean, it really is beautiful. Unfortunately, again, you see the stringing, just because my profile's not set up that way, and most of this stringing down here is actually because of the support, which again I didn't think of, but that was pretty good. When I was printing that, I finished that print and I was going to start. It was actually the Darth Vader that I was going to start. Set it going, walked away, which you shouldn't really do, but I was in a bit of a rush that day, so I came back halfway through and found that it was printing it again, so I actually stopped this print. But what it does mean is that you can see more clearly that yeah, we are flexible, and that is 0% infill. You can't really, you can just about see the flex on that, but again, fantastic. So Vertigo Grey flexible, what a fantastic material. It prints really nicely as well. My good pal Tom Jackson, Filament Frenzy, he has a theory that the glitter in there actually kind of helps to keep it solid for the printing. So it's overall it's great. And just let me do that again because I do love the sheen of that. Is absolutely fantastic. So overall, as I say, absolutely love the new filaments from Fillamentum, and obviously I will continue to print with them. So I hope you don't mind me ranting on about how much I love Fillamentum and their new materials, but if you enjoyed this video, I would really appreciate it if you give it a thumbs up, and as usual, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.